This is David Belem with BelemFiles.com. We provide expert analysis about national security and terrorism. For obvious reasons, I modified my voice. In episode 1, I explain one of the most important issues relating to jihadist terrorism: how to analyze terrorist attacks. To untrained eyes, terrorist attacks seem random, impulsive, senseless, and without purpose or objectives. However, from within the mayhem, the destruction, the torn limbs, the pools of blood, the dead and the injured, it is possible to recognize the modus operandi of global jihad. In fact, jihadists carefully plan their attacks. They deliberately select the targets, timing, type of attacks, and other variables. This is done in order to provide global jihad with the maximum political and operational gains. The jihadist terrorists shoot, bomb, stab, trample their victims with vehicles, hijack and take hostages, torture, mutilate, and rape. One of the reasons jihadist terrorism is so deadly is because the jihadists are almost in complete control of the variables that make up terrorist attacks. A second reason is directly related to the fact that they are the ones who initiate the conflict. Each attack has its own unique characteristics. Analyzed together, they provide us with a forensic profile. Listen to this. It is a very important rule. In order to win the war against global jihad, we must decipher the meaning behind each attack and conceptualize the thought process involved in the planning and execution of the attacks. A third reason for why radical Islamic terrorism is so dangerous has to do with the fact that the jihadists view anyone and everyone and anything and everything as potential targets. Nothing is off limits. They also regard anything and everything as potential weapons. Therefore, terrorist attacks can be made from thousands of different deadly variables, and if one target is heavily defended or too challenging, the jihadists simply select another. This allows them access to unlimited number of targets. So now you know, and now you can no longer claim ignorance because I just told you. The jihadist concepts and tactics I exposed in this episode provide global jihad with enormous strategic advantage. This is why it is so difficult to formulate an effective defense against such a cunning and deadly enemy. And yet, it is possible to win. We can and must defeat global jihad. I will describe how to do it in future episodes. For about 1300 years, global jihad has been fighting Western civilization. Unfortunately, jihad is winning. This is because even after 12 centuries of conflict, Western leaders and the general public still fail to conceptualize jihadist ideology. One cannot win against an enemy one does not know. Our most effective weapon is knowledge. I expose the ideology, concepts, and tactics that make global jihad so deadly. In the next episode, I will analyze the September 11 assault. Dates and anniversaries are an integral part of the variables that characterize terrorist attacks. I will explain why Jihad chose September 11 to expand its global war into American soil. In episode 3, I will answer a question very few had the wisdom to ask. Why did the jihadists attack the Twin Towers so early in the morning? If they delayed the attack by just 2 hours, they could have killed about 10 times more Americans. The timing was not a mistake on their part. It was chosen intentionally. So here is the quantification. The terrorists wanted to kill as many Americans as possible, even in the millions, but at the same time, for a very specific reason, they limited the number of victims. My analysis will expose an extremely dangerous jihadist concept. To read more expert analysis about national security and terrorism, please visit our site, BelemFiles.com. Don't forget to share to social media and subscribe to our channel.